So, manufacturers had to figure out not just how do you make it movable, how do you make it sound good, but how do you make it aesthetically pleasing? I think that's the other thing. It's
Yeah, and I remember when we started with the guardsman, our first like way to bring equipment to the field was a riding lawnmower. And you just raised
sure.
up the cut part, and you had a metal trailer, and they had a riding lawnmower, and they brought everything on we had riding lawnmowers that people drove onto the field, and so that was the early model. But and then when you went from we need a glockenspiel and a xylophone and a marimba and a vibraphone, and they all played like unison parts in the early days. It kind of sounded like the ice cream trucks coming in your neighborhood because it was just all this unison keyboard stuff.
Sure.
And then as chords got more sophisticated and people like Fred Sanford and Ralph Hardiman and Tom Float and they developed like choirs. So the marimba was a choir and the vibraphone was a choir, and people weren't playing all unison parts, but they were playing for colors. And I think that's when things really started to take off. And Yamaha was a big part of getting the field frames to be able to let students, like, I'm playing this marimba and this setup that's racked up on my instrument, so that instead of running from instrument to instrument, the performers were able to say, here's my instrument. It might have two concert toms, two suspended cymbals, a marimba, and a piccolo xylophone on it, but I can move my own instrument and practice with my own instrument. I don't have to go from instrument to instrument. I'm set up. I don't have to run around the field. So I
Yeah.
think that really helped even revolutionize the visual aspect of what you're able to do in the pit.
Hey everyone, this is Chris Moore with Spirit of Atlanta and Georgia Tech. I've been a huge fan of Marching Roundtable for years. Tim Hinton and his team have done a great job. I just want to encourage everyone to get out there and subscribe to this valuable educational content that Tim and his team have put together. It's $5.99 a month. It's less than a trip to Starbucks for most of us, and it provides valuable education for all music educators, performing artists, and our students. So get out there and support Tim and our friends at the Marching Roundtable.